Have you ever wondered how a single piece of advice can change a life? Or how ancient wisdom still lights up the paths of millions around the globe today? In this journey, we uncover timeless teachings that promise more than success. They promise a life of meaning and fulfillment. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, once said, "The best of you are those who are best to others." Let's discover how this profound wisdom can transform our daily lives, guiding us through darkness like a beacon of light. Stay with us as we delve into teachings that have shaped centuries of souls. Welcome to a path less traveled, where every step is a story, and every story is a step toward a better you. Don't just watch, engage, reflect, and transform with us. Are you ready to light up your path? Let's begin. Save yourself from 3 things. In the fabric of our lives, each thread we weave influences not just our own tapestry, but also those of the people around us. Let's explore 3 behaviors that, if avoided, can profoundly change our lives and the lives of others for the better. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught us, part of the perfection of one's Islam is his leaving that which does not concern him. 1. Bad deeds. Every choice we make sends ripples through our world. Think of it like this. Every time we choose kindness over harm, we're not just avoiding trouble, we're actually making the world a little brighter. Bad deeds, such as lying, stealing, or hurting others, muddy our souls and the purity of our community. It's like throwing dirt into clean water. So each time you're faced with a choice, ask yourself, is this going to leave my heart and my world cleaner or dirtier? Choosing actions that promote goodness not only clears our path to Allah, but also improves the lives of those around us. 2. Backbiting. Now consider the words you speak about others when they are not present. Backbiting, or talking badly about someone when they're not around, doesn't just hurt their reputation, it chips away at your inner peace too. It's as if every unkind word is a thorn planting itself in your heart. Instead, let's pull out these thorns and replace them with roses. Whenever you feel tempted to say something negative, pause and think of something positive instead. By changing our words to be more uplifting, we heal ourselves and strengthen our relationships. Imagine the peace in a community where everyone speaks kindly of each other. 3. Jealousy. Just like fire can quickly turn a majestic forest into ashes, jealousy can consume all the good deeds you've collected, leaving you with nothing but regret and sadness. Every time you feel envious of what someone else has, turn that feeling around by counting your own blessings. Each of us is on a unique path, and every blessing we have is tailored just for us by Allah. Celebrate others' successes as vigorously as you celebrate your own. This shift towards gratitude will protect your good deeds and fill your life with joy. By steering clear of these 3 harmful habits, we not only cleanse our hearts, but also pave our pathways with light and peace. Let's strive to replace bad deeds with good ones, backbiting with praise, and jealousy with gratitude. This way, we can all move closer to living a life that's pleasing to Allah and enriching to those around us. Reflect on these changes and how you can implement them in your life. Share your thoughts or your own journey towards avoiding these habits in the comments below. Together, let's build a community that uplifts and purifies. Have control over 3 things. In life's daily rush, we often face moments that test our patience and resolve. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, teaches us valuable lessons on the strength of self-control, how it can transform our lives and lead us to spiritual peace. Whoever suppresses his anger when he could manifest it, Allah will fill his heart with satisfaction on the day of standing. Al-Baqi. 1. Anger. Think of anger as a hot coal that you hold in your hand. The longer you hold on to it, the more it burns you. So what should you do when you start feeling angry? First, take a deep breath. This simple action gives you a moment to step back from your anger and think. If you're standing, sit down. If you're sitting, lie down. Changing your physical state can help shift your mental state. Remember, showing calmness isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of great strength. Calmness leads to clear thinking, prevents regretful actions, and keeps your heart at peace. 2. Tongue. Our words have the power to heal or to hurt. Before you speak, think about what you're about to say. Ask yourself, is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? This is like checking if your words are seeds of kindness or spears of hurt. Words of kindness can be like water on a parched field, nourishing and encouraging growth. Hurtful words are like storms, damaging and destructive. Every day, strive to say things that make people feel good about themselves, that resolve conflicts, and that spread positivity. By choosing healing words, you build stronger, healthier relationships. 3. Desires. Controlling our desires is like training a vine to grow in the right direction. It needs support, guidance, and patience. Desires aren't bad, but they need to be managed. This isn't about stopping yourself from enjoying life. It's about directing your desires in ways that bring you closer to Allah and create balance in your life. It's about choosing long-term happiness over short-term impulses. For example, saving money rather than spending it impulsively, or choosing healthy foods over tempting junk food. Discipline in managing our desires leads to freedom from the chains of instant gratification, allowing us to achieve our deeper goals and live a life rich in satisfaction and purpose. By mastering these 3 areas of self-control, anger, speech, and desires, we not only improve our own lives, but also positively influence those around us. This path of self-control is challenging but rewarding, leading us toward personal freedom and true peace. Take a moment to think about which area of self-control you will focus on improving this week. Share your commitment in the comments below and join our community on this journey of growth and self-improvement. Remember, every step towards self-control is a step towards peace. Embrace 3 qualities in yourself. As the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The best among you are those who have the best manners and character." Bukhari. Now, let's cultivate qualities that enrich our lives. 1. Good deeds. Think of good deeds as sparks of light in a world that can sometimes feel quite dark. Every small act of kindness, no matter how minor it may seem, has the power to brighten someone's day profoundly. Imagine this. You smile at a stranger who's having a tough morning, or you help an elderly neighbor carry groceries. These actions might seem small to you, but to someone else, they can feel like a beacon of hope. It's like lighting a candle in a room shrouded in shadow. Suddenly, the place feels warmer and more welcoming. Each kind act is like a star in the night sky. Just as stars guide travelers in the dark, your good deeds can guide others toward positivity and hope. And just like one candle can light many others, one good deed can inspire others to act kindly too. You never know how many lives you can touch with just a simple gesture of kindness. In a way, when you choose to perform good deeds, you're not just helping others, you're also lighting a path for yourself. These actions purify your heart and draw you closer to the goodness that life has to offer. They remind us that no matter how small we might feel, we have the power to make a significant impact. So, the next time you step out of your door, carry this thought with you. Today, I will be the spark that lights up the dark. Watch how your world changes with just one act of kindness at a time. 2. Honesty. Honesty is like the roots of a tree. Without it, the tree cannot stand strong and grow. When we are honest, we lay down roots that grow deep into the soil of trust, creating a firm foundation for all our relationships, whether with family, friends, or even colleagues. Think about a time when someone lied to you. How did that make you feel? Betrayed, right? That's because honesty is crucial for trust, and without trust, it's really hard to connect deeply with each other. Just like a building without a good foundation can fall, a relationship without trust can't survive. So, let's make a promise to ourselves to always tell the truth, even when it's difficult. When we speak honestly, people know they can rely on us. They feel safe sharing their thoughts and feelings. This trust builds a strong bond that can withstand tough times. Remember, every time you choose to be honest, you are building trust, and every act of trust makes your relationship stronger and more secure. Honesty not only brings people together, but also keeps them connected through thick and thin by emphasizing the importance of honesty in simple terms and with relatable analogies. 3. Faith. Think of faith like an anchor in the middle of a wild ocean. Life, like the sea, can be unpredictable and stormy. When challenges arise, when things get tough, it's our faith that keeps us stable and secure, not tossed about by the waves of worry or the winds of hardship. Strengthening our belief in Allah is like making that anchor heavier and more reliable. It gives us the confidence to face whatever comes our way, because we know Allah is with us, guiding us through every moment. Faith illuminates our path like a bright light in the darkness, showing us the way forward when we might otherwise feel lost. It helps us see the blessings in every trial and the lessons in every setback. By deepening our connection with Allah through prayer, reflection and learning, we keep this light bright and our hearts filled with peace. Remember, every step taken in faith is a step towards peace and clarity. So, let's hold tightly to our faith, keeping it strong and vibrant. It's not just about believing when things are good, it's about holding on even tighter when the times are tough. That unwavering faith will always light our way, no matter how dark the night may seem. Keep 3 things pure. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Cleanliness is half of faith." Muslim, purity elevates our existence. 1. Body. In Islam, cleanliness is considered half of our faith. This shows just how important it is to keep ourselves clean. Think of your body as a gift from Allah. Just like you would take care of a precious gift, your body deserves the same respect and care. Washing regularly not only keeps you free from dirt and germs, but also makes you feel refreshed and energized. It's like resetting your body and mind every day. When we perform wudu or ghusl, we're not just washing away physical dirt. We're also preparing ourselves spiritually to stand before Allah in prayer. This physical act of cleansing helps us mentally and spiritually focus on our prayers and our connection with Allah. Moreover, maintaining personal hygiene helps prevent diseases, making us not just spiritually but also physically fit. It shows that we value Allah's blessings, our health and bodies, and are diligent in looking after them. Being clean is also a form of dawah, as it portrays a positive image of Muslims to the world. So, every morning when you wash up, remember, you're not just keeping your body clean, you're nurturing your soul and honoring your Creator. It's a simple act, but it has profound implications for your physical health, your spiritual well-being, and how you present yourself to the world. Maintaining cleanliness is a practical demonstration of our faith and respect. It's a daily reminder of our blessings and responsibilities. Let's cherish and respect our bodies by keeping them clean, as a clean body houses a clear mind and a pure heart. 2. Clothes. Consider your clothes as a mirror of your self-esteem. When you dress well, it's like telling the world and yourself that you value your own worth. It's not about expensive brands or the latest fashion. It's about what feels right and respectful. Your attire should make you feel confident, comfortable, and proud of who you are. Each piece of clothing should fit well and be in good condition, showing that you care for your belongings, which is a reflection of self-respect. Moreover, the intention behind our clothing choices is crucial. When we dress modestly, we align our external appearance with our internal values, showing respect not only to ourselves, but also to those we meet. This kind of consistency between our inner values and outer presentation fosters authenticity and builds trust with others. So, next time you pick an outfit, think about what your clothes are saying about you. Let your wardrobe express your respect for yourself and your values. By dressing purposefully, you contribute to a positive self-image and encourage others to treat you with the respect you deserve. 3. Thoughts. Imagine your mind as a garden. What happens if you let weeds grow? They'll take over, choking out all the beautiful flowers and plants. Our thoughts work much the same way. Negative thoughts can crowd out the positive ones, leaving us feeling down or upset. But just like a well-tended garden, a mind filled with positive, hopeful thoughts can flourish, leading to a healthier, happier life. So how do we cultivate this garden? Start by planting seeds of positivity each day. When a negative thought creeps in, acknowledge it, then replace it with a positive one. For example, if you think, "I can't do this," switch it to, "I'll give it my best shot," and learn something new. It's about shifting your focus from what can go wrong to what can go right. Just like a garden, the more you nurture your mind with care and positivity, the more it will bloom. Feed it with good ideas, kind words, and constructive thoughts. Spend time on things that build you up, like reading uplifting stories, engaging in positive conversations, and practicing gratitude. Each positive thought is like sunlight and water for your mind, helping your inner garden thrive. By consistently caring for your mental garden, you encourage a life that is rich with positivity and resilience. You'll notice fewer weeds of negativity and more flowers of optimism and peace. A pure mind truly fosters a pure, vibrant life. Respect 3 types of people. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, teaches us, "He is not of us who does not have mercy on young children, nor honor the elderly." Respect is the currency of dignity. 1. Parents. When we think about our parents, we should remember that they are much more than just 2 people who brought us into this world. They are our first teachers and our constant supporters throughout our lives. From our first words to our first steps, they have been by our sides, guiding us, cheering for us, and sometimes picking us up when we fall. Honoring our parents is one of the most fundamental teachings of Islam, and it goes beyond just obeying them. It means showing them love, respect, and gratitude every single day. Imagine the countless meals they've prepared, the countless nights they stayed up when we were sick, and the endless worries they've shouldered for our sake. These are not just memories, they are sacrifices that shaped who we are today. By showing kindness and respect to our parents, we honor all those sacrifices. We honor our history, the family story that they have passed down to us, the values they've instilled, and the traditions they've upheld. It's about listening to them with patience, speaking to them gently, and caring for them as they age, just as they cared for us when we were helpless. Think about how your words, your actions, and even your tone can affect them. Small gestures like a phone call to ask how they are, helping them with tasks around the house, or simply spending time with them can mean the world. This respect and love are not just our duty as Muslims, but a heartfelt acknowledgement of their lifelong love and efforts. 2. Teachers. Teachers play a crucial role in our lives, much like architects who draw blueprints for buildings. Teachers lay the foundations for our future. Let's take a moment to appreciate how they shape our world. Think of teachers as the builders of our minds. With each lesson they teach, with every book they recommend, and through every discussion they guide, they are slowly but steadily constructing the framework of our thinking and our understanding of the world. Their wisdom does not just fill our heads with facts, but also teaches us how to think, question, and learn independently. But it's not just about knowledge. Teachers bring patience into this equation. Imagine the patience it takes to explain a difficult concept to a classroom full of students, all learning at different paces, each with unique challenges and strengths. This patience is a quiet kind of magic that can turn confusion into clarity and fear into confidence. Teachers also give us a precious gift, the ability to believe in ourselves. When a teacher takes extra time to explain a hard topic or offers words of encouragement, it boosts our confidence. This support can make the difference between giving up and going on to conquer more complex challenges. Moreover, teachers are visionaries. They see potential in us that we might not see in ourselves. They push us towards paths we might never have considered, opening doors to new possibilities. Whether it's a math teacher who introduces us to the elegance of numbers, or a literature teacher who opens up the world of books, they're helping us to explore and connect with passions we might not have discovered on our own. Every day, teachers build up the world one student at a time. They are truly the architects of the future, crafting the minds that will one day lead, invent, teach, and transform the world. Let's take a moment to thank the teachers in our lives for their unwavering dedication and for the immeasurable impact they have on our journeys. 3. Elderly. In every community, the elderly are like living libraries, brimming with books of wisdom gained from a lifetime of experiences. They are treasures that enrich us, deserving not just our respect, but also our devoted attention and care. Think of the elderly as the sturdy trees in the garden of our society. Just as trees stand tall, bearing the marks of time while providing shade and shelter, our elders offer guidance and wisdom, helping us navigate through life's challenges. Their stories are lessons in resilience and perseverance, teaching us values that no textbook can offer. Why should we respect and care for our elderly? Because they have paved the paths we now walk. They've contributed to our communities and families, shaping the world we enjoy today. By listening to them, we connect with our history and learn from their experiences, avoiding past mistakes and appreciating their sacrifices. Respecting the elderly means more than offering them a seat on the bus. It involves actively engaging with them, seeking their advice, and involving them in our lives, showing them that they are still valued and loved. Caring for them is not just a duty, but a privilege that enriches our own lives. When we show respect and care, we not only honor their contributions, but also set a beautiful example for younger generations. They learn the importance of compassion, respect, and community cohesion. In a world that often celebrates youth and newness, let's not forget the beauty and depth that age brings. Every wrinkle tells a story. Every smile shares a memory. Let's cherish these living treasures, giving them the respect and care they so richly deserve. As we honor them, we build a kinder, more compassionate world for all ages. Free yourself from 3 things. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught us, arrogance diminishes a man's merits. Muslim freedom from the chains that bind our soul is essential. 1. Arrogance. Let's talk about arrogance and why it's something we all need to be wary of. Arrogance is like a tall, thick wall that you build around yourself. It keeps you from seeing beyond your own beliefs and experiences, blocking out the wisdom and experiences of others. It makes you think you know better than everyone else, which can stop you from learning new things and growing as a person. Imagine walking through life with blinders on, seeing only a fraction of the world around you. That's what arrogance does. It narrows your vision and makes you miss out on the beauty and diversity of the world. It stops you from asking for advice or accepting help because you think you don't need it. But the truth is, we all need help sometimes, and there's so much we can learn from each other. On the other hand, humility is like opening your arms wide to the world. It allows you to see more, learn more, and experience more. Humble people know that everyone, no matter who they are, has something valuable to teach them. They're open to learning from their mistakes, and they listen when others speak. This openness enriches their lives, makes them wiser, and helps them grow. So let's try to tear down the walls of arrogance and build bridges with humility. Let's be learners eager to absorb every lesson life has to offer. When we approach the world with humility, we open ourselves up to endless possibilities. We connect with others more deeply and create space for growth and understanding. 3. Cheating. Cheating might seem like a shortcut to success, but it's really a dead end. When we cheat, whether in an exam, business, or in our relationships, we're not just betraying the trust of others, we're also betraying our own integrity. Think about building a house. If you use weak materials just because they are cheaper and easier to get, the house won't be strong and could collapse. The same goes for our lives. Every time we choose honesty over cheating, we are using strong, reliable materials to build our lives. This creates a foundation of trust with others and a reputation for reliability and integrity. Honesty is not always the easiest path in the short term, especially when we see others possibly getting ahead by cutting corners. However, in the long run, it is the only path that leads to real success and peace of mind. Honesty earns us the respect and trust of others, which are worth much more than any temporary gain from cheating. So, each time you're faced with a choice where you could possibly cheat, ask yourself, do I want to build my life out of weak materials just for a quick gain, or do I want to be known as someone strong and reliable? Let's strive to be people who build trust, not just success. By valuing honesty over cheating, we not only make our lives better, but also contribute to a healthier, more trustworthy community. This is how we create a legacy of integrity that lasts far beyond our own lives. 3. Debt. Think of debt as a heavy backpack you're carrying around. The heavier it gets, the harder it is to walk freely and enjoy your journey. Being free from this heavy load, what we call financial freedom, means you can move more easily and focus on things that really matter, like your family, your faith, and your well-being. Debt can often sneak up on us when we spend more money than we have. It's like using tomorrow's happiness to pay for today, and eventually tomorrow comes, and we find we've run out of joy. To avoid this, it's important to plan how we use our money. This doesn't mean you never spend. Instead, it's about spending smartly so that your future self will thank you, not regret today's choices. Start by looking at what you really need versus what you want. Needs are essentials like food, shelter, and healthcare. Wants are nice extras, but not necessary. Every time you're about to buy something that's not a need, ask yourself if it's really worth adding more weight to your backpack. Managing your money wisely also means preparing for unexpected events. Just like you might carry an umbrella in case it rains, setting aside a little money each time you get some can protect you from financial surprises. This little emergency fund can keep you dry and comfortable, financially speaking, when life's storms hit. Finally, remember that peace of mind comes when you're not constantly worried about money. Imagine sleeping soundly each night, knowing you owe nothing to anyone. That's the kind of rest that allows you to wake up refreshed and ready to focus on your spiritual journey and other life goals. Strive to obtain 3 things. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Seeking knowledge is an obligation upon every Muslim." As we journey through life, let's strive for qualities that elevate our spirit. First, knowledge. Imagine walking through a dark forest at night with only a small lamp to guide you. Each step might feel uncertain, but as your light pushes back the darkness, your path becomes clear. This is what knowledge does in our lives. It's the light that brightens our journey through the world's complexities and challenges. Knowledge isn't just about learning facts or mastering skills. It's about understanding the deeper meanings of our existence and connecting more profoundly with our faith. Every bit of learning, whether it's about the world around us, the words of Allah, or the life of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, helps to guide our steps in the right direction. By committing to lifelong learning, we not only illuminate our own paths, but also become beacons of guidance for others. When we learn, we grow, and when we grow, we have so much more to give back to our families, our friends, and our communities. This cycle of learning and teaching strengthens everyone around us. So, embrace every chance to learn something new, no matter how small. Each piece of knowledge adds light to your life, making it brighter and fuller. Share this light with others and watch as it dispels the shadows, bringing clarity and joy not only to you, but to everyone you touch. As we continue to learn, let us remember that each new day presents opportunities to expand our understanding. Encourage those around you to join in this journey of learning, for together our lights can illuminate even the darkest of paths. Second, manners. Think of manners not just as rules of politeness, but as the ornaments of your soul. Just as you dress neatly to look your best, good manners are what make your inner self shine. When we talk about manners, we're talking about the way you treat others and the respect you show in your daily actions. It's like planting seeds of kindness. Every polite word and considerate action grows into something beautiful that makes the world around you a better place. Good manners go beyond just saying please and thank you. They involve listening carefully when others speak, not interrupting, and showing appreciation for what others do for you. When you hold the door for someone, help an elderly neighbor with their groceries, or simply offer a warm smile to a stranger, you're practicing good manners. These actions might seem small, but they carry a lot of weight. They tell the world that you care about the comfort and happiness of those around you. Having good manners also opens doors to new opportunities and builds bridges of respect. People naturally gravitate towards those who treat them well, and this can lead to lasting friendships, better job prospects, and a more fulfilling social life. In many ways, showing good manners is like sending out an invitation to others to interact with you in positive and respectful ways. So, as you go about your day, think about the small ways you can show good manners. Every act of kindness and every moment of politeness is a step towards a more respectful and connected community. Remember, good manners are not just about making a good impression. They're about making a real difference in the lives of the people you interact with every day. Third, piety. Piety, or being mindful of Allah in everything we do, is like a compass that guides us through life's storms and sunshine. It's not just about praying 5 times a day or fasting during Ramadan. It's about letting this awareness of Allah influence every choice we make, big or small. Imagine you have a wise friend who always knows what's best. You'd probably think carefully about your actions when they're around, right? Piety is similar, but goes even deeper. It's about feeling that Allah is always with us, watching and guiding. This connection can help steer us away from wrongdoings and encourage us to do what's right. When you live every moment with Allah in mind, it's like having a constant, gentle reminder to act kindly, speak truthfully, and treat others fairly. It's knowing that every good deed is noticed and every slip can be forgiven if we seek it sincerely. This mindfulness helps us build a life that's not just about avoiding bad, but actively doing good. Let piety be the anchor that keeps you steady in choppy waters. When tough choices come your way, think about what would please Allah. This might mean being honest, even when it's easier to lie, or giving to others when you'd rather keep for yourself. It's these choices made day after day that weave a fabric of righteousness around our lives. So let's challenge ourselves. Can we check our intentions as we go about our day? Can we pause before reacting, speaking, or deciding, and consider if our next action is one that Allah would approve of? This daily practice of piety enriches our lives, brings peace to our hearts, and keeps us on a path that leads to both worldly fulfillment and heavenly reward. Think about how piety can transform your daily life. Start small, perhaps with one mindful act each day, and feel how this awareness begins to change the way you see the world and interact with others. Share your experiences in the comments below. Let's inspire and support each other on this journey. Always remember 3 things. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Remember often the destroyer of pleasures, death. Finally, let's imprint our hearts with remembrances that shape our eternity. Death is a truth we all share, no matter where we come from or what we believe. Death reminds us that our time here isn't forever. This isn't a gloomy thought, but a prompt to make every day meaningful. Think of life like a book. Each day is a page we get to write, and eventually the pages will run out. Knowing this, wouldn't you want to fill your pages with acts of kindness, moments of joy, and achievements that last beyond your time? Let's use the awareness of life's shortness not to rush through our days, but to slow down and truly live them. Value each smile, cherish each conversation, and seize opportunities to do good. Instead of chasing fleeting pleasures, focus on building things that last. Strong relationships, good deeds, and knowledge that you pass on. These are the legacies that don't fade away with death. So let's promise ourselves to make each moment count, not just for our satisfaction, but as a gift to those who come after us. Let this certainty about life's end guide you to be your best self every day, making choices that contribute to a timeless legacy. Second, favor. Consider the countless times others have lent you a hand. Maybe a friend helped you move to a new house, a teacher stayed late to explain a difficult concept, or a stranger took a moment to give you directions when you were lost. These moments of assistance are like gifts, not just from the people who help us, but from Allah Himself, who places these helpers in our paths at just the right moments. Each act of kindness you receive is a thread in the fabric of your life, woven by divine hands. When someone helps you, it's not just about the physical effort they made, it's about the love and care behind that effort. Acknowledging this isn't just good manners, it's a reflection of a noble heart, a heart that recognizes and values the interconnectedness of our lives. Gratitude turns what we have into enough. Instead of taking these acts for granted, if we pause to say thank you, to smile, or to return the favor, we do more than acknowledge the kindness. We multiply it. You see, when you express gratitude, you do more than make someone feel appreciated. You inspire them to continue spreading kindness. This chain reaction of gratitude and kindness can transform communities. By cultivating a grateful heart, you not only honor those who've helped you, but also embrace a mindset that recognizes the beauty in small acts of generosity. This mindset is contagious. It encourages others to look out for each other, creating a community where everyone feels valued and supported. Next time someone helps you, big or small, remember that this isn't just a momentary gesture. It's a part of a greater design meant to keep us connected and caring. Let's cherish these moments and the people who make them happen. Let's make gratitude our way of life. Third, advice. In the journey of life, we often walk through dark and uncertain paths where it's hard to see which way to go. During these times, good advice acts like a bright lantern, lighting up the path ahead and guiding us safely through challenges and tough decisions. Imagine you're walking through a forest at night, and it's so dark that every step feels uncertain. Now think of wise counsel or good advice as a strong, bright light that shows you where to step next, helping you avoid stumbling or getting lost. Just like a traveler who wouldn't ignore a guiding light, we shouldn't ignore the advice of those who have walked the path before us. Good advice comes from teachers, family members, friends, and sometimes even strangers. It's the wisdom they've gained from their own experiences, the lessons they've learned from their mistakes, and the knowledge they've gathered over the years. When someone gives us advice, they're essentially sharing a part of their light with us so we can see better and walk more confidently. Cherishing this counsel means not just listening to it, but thinking deeply about how we can apply it in our own lives. It means being open to learning and willing to change our ways if that's what's best for us. When we face a tough decision, remembering a piece of advice can be the key to finding the best path forward. Embracing wise counsel also involves gratitude. It's about being thankful to those who care enough to share their insights with us, acknowledging their role in our journey. When we show appreciation for their guidance, we strengthen our relationships and encourage a culture of sharing and support. By cherishing wise counsel, we allow ourselves to be supported by the collective wisdom of our community. This makes our own journey lighter and more sure. So next time you receive advice, pause and truly consider it. It might just be the light you need at that moment. As we reflect on these golden pathways, let's commit to a journey of transformation. Which of these pathways will you choose to explore further? Comment below to share your reflections and engage with a community striving for spiritual growth. Subscribe for more insights, like to support our journey, and share this video to spread wisdom. Each step we take on these pathways brings us closer to a fulfilled life and ultimate success. Thank you for joining us today. May peace fill your days and wisdom guide your actions. Until next time, keep seeking, practicing, and remembering the golden advice. Assalamu alaikum. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, once said, "The best among you are those who have the best manners and character." How often do we consider our daily habits as a reflection of our inner beauty and character? Today we explore 10 Islamic habits that not only enhance our manners, but also make us silently attractive to those around us. Stay tuned to uncover these transformative practices and see how they can positively impact your life. Habit 1. The power of being you. Authenticity is a prized virtue in Islam, deeply woven into the fabric of how one should live and interact with the world. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, once highlighted the importance of genuine character by stating, "The believers whose faith is most perfect are those who have the best character." This profound statement encourages us to reflect on the core essence of who we are and to present ourselves truthfully to the world. Embracing your true self means recognizing and accepting your strengths, weaknesses, desires, and beliefs without pretense. It's about being consistent in your actions and words, aligning them with your true inner values, and striving to improve while remaining true to your identity. This not only impacts how you feel about yourself, but also shapes how others perceive you. When you are genuine, people tend to trust and respect you more because they see your sincerity and consistency. Moreover, living authentically reduces internal conflict, as you are not constantly battling between who you are and who you pretend to be. Embracing your true self is about honoring the creation that Allah has made you to be. It is an act of faith in itself to accept and love the unique individual Allah has crafted, to develop yourself within the bounds of Islamic ethics, and to express your personality in a way that is both true to yourself and respectful to others. This authenticity is magnetic. It not only cultivates self-respect and inner peace, but also attracts people to the beauty of your character as it reflects sincerity, reliability, and moral integrity. Habit 2. Style speaks volumes. Dressing well and presenting oneself with care were not just social customs, but also spiritual practices emphasized by the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. He taught us that Allah is beautiful and loves beauty, highlighting the importance of beauty and cleanliness not only in our surroundings, but also in our personal appearance. This concept isn't solely about superficial aesthetics, it reflects a deeper intrinsic value. When you choose your attire and style yourself thoughtfully, it's a sign of respect not only for yourself, but also for those you meet. It communicates that you value the occasion and the company you are in, and it sets a tone of dignity and propriety. Whether at the mosque, at work, or in social settings, the way you present yourself can speak volumes about your consideration for others and your understanding of the situation. This habit of dressing well and appropriately, as taught by the Prophet, fosters a positive environment and encourages mutual respect. It's a silent yet profound way of expressing your identity and values, showing that you care about the impressions you leave and the legacy you create. Therefore, in embodying this prophetic tradition, we not only enhance our own attractiveness, but also contribute to a culture of respect and beauty aligned with Islamic values. Habit 3. Master your body language. Body language plays a crucial role in communication, often speaking louder than words. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was a master of non-verbal communication. His demeanor was calm and composed, his movements deliberate and respectful. He taught us the importance of gentle and thoughtful actions through his own example. The Prophet, peace be upon him, emphasized the impact of good manners and respectful behavior. He said, "Nothing is heavier on the believer's scale on the day of judgment than good manners, for Allah dislikes the foul-mouthed who utter obscenities." By mastering our body language, we learn to present ourselves in a way that reflects our inner peace and respect for others. This includes maintaining eye contact when speaking to someone, using a calm tone, offering a warm, reassuring smile, and employing gestures that show understanding and respect. These non-verbal cues can significantly enhance how we are perceived and make our interactions more positive. In embodying these practices, we follow the prophetic tradition, which not only improves our communication, but also strengthens our relationships. By controlling our body language, especially in moments of stress or disagreement, we exhibit a strength of character that goes beyond physical power. It's about conveying sincerity, openness, and compassion, qualities that are deeply attractive and admired in any individual. Habit 4. Cleanliness in Islam. Cleanliness is not just a personal preference, but a significant part of our faith and a reflection of our spirituality. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, emphasized this when he said, "Cleanliness is half of faith." This profound statement highlights that maintaining cleanliness is integral to our religious life and directly connects with our state of Iman. When we keep our bodies, clothes, and surroundings clean, we are not only following one of the fundamental teachings of Islam, but also showing respect and gratitude for the blessings Allah has bestowed upon us. Cleanliness impacts our physical health and mental clarity, creating an environment conducive to worship and reflection. Being clean and tidy in our personal appearance and spaces is a form of da'wah, as it presents a positive image of Muslims to the broader community. It shows that we are people who value order and discipline and who live by the high standards set by our faith. By integrating this habit into our daily routines, we ensure that we are ready to perform our prayers at any time, keeping our purity intact and our focus directed towards Allah. Remember, each act of washing and cleaning can be an act of worship if done with the intention of following the Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Let us embrace cleanliness with enthusiasm and recognize it as a vital part of living a full and faithful Muslim life. It's a simple yet powerful way to honor our commitment to our faith and contribute to our overall well-being. Habit 5. Self-care shows self-value. The importance of self-care can be deeply understood through the teachings of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. He not only practiced personal care diligently, but also encouraged others to prioritize it, illustrating its significance in Islam. The Prophet famously advised, "Take advantage of 5 before 5, your youth before your old age, your health before your sickness, your wealth before your poverty, your free time before you become preoccupied, and your life before your death." Al-Hakim. This hadith serves as a powerful reminder of the transient nature of life's blessings, urging us to appreciate and utilize what we have before it's gone. When it comes to health, this means taking proactive steps to care for our bodies and minds. Proper self-care includes maintaining a balanced diet, engaging in regular physical activity, ensuring adequate rest, and managing stress through prayer and meditation. It's about respecting the body as a gift from Allah and treating it with the care it deserves. By valuing your health, you not only follow a key Islamic principle, but also enhance your ability to perform daily tasks, fulfill religious obligations, and serve your community. Good health is not just a personal benefit, but a means of contributing positively to those around you, reflecting the holistic approach Islam takes towards well-being. Embrace self-care as an act of faith and a reflection of your self-worth. Remember, when you take good care of yourself, you are in a better position to care for others and fulfill your duties to Allah. This habit of self-care showcases self-value, which is not only about feeling good, but also about being at your best to face life's challenges and opportunities. Habit 6. Inner strength and resilience. Resilience in the face of adversity was a hallmark of the Prophet Muhammad's, peace be upon him, life and teachings. His life was a testament to the strength that comes from unwavering faith and trust in Allah, even under the most challenging circumstances. Reflecting on this, the Prophet shared a profound insight that encapsulates the essence of resilience for a believer. How wonderful is the affair of the believer, for his affairs are all good, and this applies to no one but the believer. If something good happens to him, he is thankful for it, and that is good for him. If something bad happens to him, he bears it with patience, and that is good for him. Muslim. This teaching highlights a transformative approach to life's fluctuations. It's not merely about staying strong when times are tough, but about actively finding value in every experience. When good things occur, the natural response is gratitude. This gratitude goes beyond mere acknowledgement. It is an expression of deep thankfulness that connects us more closely to Allah, fostering a positive spirit and a joyful heart. When we encounter difficulties, the Prophet encourages us not to despair, but to embrace patience. This patience is not passive endurance, but an active, dynamic quality that involves maintaining a positive outlook, persevering, and trusting in the wisdom of Allah's plan. It's about understanding that every challenge is a means of purification and a chance to demonstrate our faith in a practical way. Practicing this resilience shapes us into individuals of strong character and deep faith. It teaches us to handle life with balance, embracing joy with humility and tackling hardships with hope. This balance is incredibly attractive as it radiates wisdom, stability, and maturity, qualities that naturally draw others to us. People are inspired by those who can face life's ups and downs with a calm and confident demeanor, because it speaks to a well of strength and peace within. This type of resilience impacts not just our personal well-being, but also how we interact with others. It enables us to offer support and understanding to those around us, enhancing our relationships and building strong, supportive communities. The ability to remain steadfast and hopeful during trials while being grateful during blessings makes us pillars of strength in our families and communities. The resilience taught by the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is about seeing the silver lining in every cloud and understanding that each moment in life, whether seemingly good or bad, is a stroke in the beautiful painting Allah is creating with our lives. By embodying this resilience, we not only enrich our own lives, but also become beacons of light and hope to those around us. Habit 7. Confidence is silent but speaks volumes. True confidence, as articulated in Islamic teachings, is far more intricate and profound than the typical portrayal of self-assurance that relies on outward boldness and visibility. It is instead a form of confidence that resonates quietly but powerfully from within, shaped by humility and modesty. This principle is vividly illustrated by a saying of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, as recorded in Bukhari. Modesty and faith are companions. When one of them is removed, the other one is removed. This profound wisdom emphasizes that true confidence does not manifest through loud declarations or boastful behavior, but through a composed and unassuming demeanor that naturally commands respect and trust. The essence of this teaching is that genuine confidence stems from an unshakable belief in one's values and principles, secured by faith. It involves recognizing one's strengths and limitations without the need to showcase or exaggerate one's capabilities. This type of confidence is inherently linked to modesty. When you are modest, you do not feel the need to prove your worth to others because you are secure in yourself and your relationship with Allah. You allow your actions, rather than words, to speak of your integrity and capabilities. This silent form of confidence influences how one interacts with others. It fosters a nurturing and positive environment where interactions are based on respect and kindness rather than competition or comparison. When you exhibit confidence quietly, you also display patience, a willingness to listen, and an openness to learn from others, which further enhances your appeal and respectability among peers. Embodying silent confidence means you navigate life's challenges with resilience and grace, trusting in Allah's plan and accepting the outcomes with a heart full of gratitude. It is about being consistent in your deeds, steadfast in your commitments, and humble in your triumphs. This approach not only strengthens personal character, but also deeply impacts those around you, inspiring them through your example of assurance and dignified conduct. Cultivating silent confidence according to Islamic principles involves integrating modesty into your daily life and letting your quiet yet firm faith speak volumes. By doing so, you demonstrate a strength that does not need to be loudly declared, but is clearly visible to those who value depth of character and sincerity of purpose. Habit 8. Embracing silence. In the teachings of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, the practice of silence holds a significant place, as he himself said, "Whoever believes in Allah and the last day, let him speak good or remain silent." Bukhari. This sage advice underlines a foundational principle in Islamic ethics, the thoughtful use of words. Embracing silence is not merely about refraining from speech, but involves deep reflection on when and how to speak, ensuring our words serve a purpose that is kind, truthful, and beneficial. Silence, as practiced by the Prophet, was not just an absence of sound. It was a deliberate and meaningful choice to create space for reflection, understanding, and spiritual growth. In moments of silence, we are invited to introspect and meditate on our actions and their impact on the world around us. It encourages us to truly listen to others, which is a form of respect and empathy that strengthens relationships and fosters a peaceful community environment. Furthermore, silence can be a powerful tool for self-regulation. In a world where opinions are often shared quickly and without much thought, choosing to be silent can help us avoid making hasty comments that we might later regret. It allows us to calm our minds, control our emotions, and approach situations with a clearer, more focused perspective. The benefits of embracing silence extend into our spiritual lives as well. In the quiet moments, we can connect more deeply with our faith, contemplate the words of Allah, and engage in dhikr, remembrance of Allah, which purifies the heart and soul. Silence enhances our prayers and worship as it helps us to shut out the noise of the world and focus solely on our spiritual commitments. Practicing silence also teaches us the value of patience, a virtue highly esteemed in Islam. By being silent, especially in times of disagreement or conflict, we learn to hold back our immediate reactions, giving us time to respond with wisdom rather than emotion. This habit not only prevents conflicts, but also builds within us a character admired by others, a character that reflects the tranquility and deliberate nature of the Prophet's own demeanor. Incorporating more moments of silence into our daily routines can lead to a more thoughtful, fulfilling life. It can transform the way we interact with others, how we cope with stress, and how we understand our own inner selves. Let's embrace the profound power of silence to enhance our mindfulness, improve our well-being, and deepen our connection with the divine. This is not just a habit of restraint, it is a proactive approach to living a life of purpose and peace. Habit 9. Gratitude. Gratitude is a fundamental virtue in Islam, profoundly exemplified by the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, who lived his life in a constant state of thankfulness to Allah. The Prophet frequently reminded his followers that everything comes from Allah, saying, "To Allah belongs whatever He gives, and to Him belongs whatever He takes away." Bukhari. This profound expression highlights that gratitude is not merely about being thankful for the obvious blessings, but also about maintaining a gracious attitude during less favorable times. The essence of gratitude in Islamic teaching extends far beyond the superficial acknowledgement of good fortune. It involves a deep-seated recognition that every condition, every moment, and every breath is a gift from Allah. This recognition instills in us a sense of humility and dependence on Allah, fostering a strong spiritual connection. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, demonstrated this through his unwavering trust and contentment in Allah's decree, which allowed him to remain grateful under all circumstances, whether in times of abundance or in times of hardship. Practicing gratitude transforms how we perceive and interact with our world. It encourages us to focus on what we have rather than what we lack, which leads to a more fulfilled and content life. Scientific studies support this, showing that gratitude can significantly increase our overall well-being and happiness. It reduces stress, improves mental health, and enhances our relationships with others by making us more empathetic and less aggressive. Incorporating gratitude into daily life can be beautifully simple. It can begin with the morning prayer, where expressing thanks to Allah for the new day sets a positive tone. Keeping a gratitude journal, where you jot down 3 things you are thankful for each day, can help maintain this perspective. Additionally, expressing sincere thanks to people for their kindness and efforts fosters better relationships and builds a supportive community. Gratitude is closely linked with generosity in Islam. Recognizing our blessings makes us more inclined to share them with others. This sharing is not limited to material things, but includes sharing time, effort, and care. Thus, gratitude propels us into actions that benefit others and spread goodness, reinforcing the social fabric of the Muslim community. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught us that gratitude is a shield against selfishness and discontent. It is a quiet strength that protects the heart, nourishes the soul, and radiates to those around us. By following his example of gratitude, we can not only improve our own lives, but also impact our communities positively. Let us strive to cultivate a grateful heart that continuously acknowledges and appreciates Allah's favors, and let this gratitude be a beacon that guides our actions and interactions. Habit 10. Showing kindness to all. Kindness was not merely a part of the teachings of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. It was the essence of his message to the world. He embodied kindness in every interaction, treating friends and strangers, rich and poor, young and old, with unparalleled grace and compassion. This approach wasn't just about maintaining social harmony. It was a demonstration of living by the highest ethical standards. He famously stated, "The most beloved to Allah are those who are best to others." This hadith emphasizes that our actions towards others reflect our devotion to Allah and are central to our spiritual growth. True kindness is comprehensive. It manifests in our words, deeds, and even in our intentions. It involves more than just being polite. It's about actively seeking ways to bring goodness into the lives of others. Whether it's through volunteering, providing support during difficult times, or simply offering a listening ear, every act of kindness has the power to change hearts and heal wounds. Kindness also extends to how we respond to negativity and hostility. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, exemplified this when he consistently responded to harshness with patience and gentle words, thereby transforming potential conflicts into opportunities for peace. His life is replete with instances where his compassionate responses to cruelty won over his greatest adversaries. Let your kindness shine in every interaction. This doesn't mean merely reacting to the world as it is, but actively contributing to the world as it should be. Think of kindness as a gift that costs nothing but is priceless to the receiver. By treating others with respect, empathy, and generosity, you not only lighten their burdens, but also set a standard for others to follow. Practicing kindness involves recognizing the impact of our behavior on others. It's about understanding that every person you encounter is fighting a battle you know nothing about. Thus, being kind can be the support that helps them through their struggles. It's also about forgiveness, letting go of grudges, and giving people chances to make amends. Incorporating kindness into your daily life is transformative. It purifies your heart, elevates your soul, and brings you closer to Allah. It creates an atmosphere of mutual respect and understanding, which are the pillars of a strong community. Moreover, it enhances your own well-being, as numerous studies have shown that the act of giving and being compassionate towards others boosts our own happiness and health. By making kindness a cornerstone of your behavior, you not only improve your relationships, but also contribute to building a more compassionate society. Embrace the power of kindness. Let it be your guiding principle in every interaction. In doing so, you honor the legacy of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and reflect the beauty of Islamic teachings. By embracing these habits inspired by the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, we can not only improve ourselves, but also become a source of light in others' lives. Thank you for watching, and may these habits bring out the best in you. Please share this video and let's spread positivity together. Wassalam.